Hey everybody, welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a bit of exploration. We're going to go to space and explore. Let's fill up our fuels here. I think we're doing pretty good with all that. But before we begin, I just wanted to show you our research. Our research stuff is going pretty good. Everything is actually going great, honestly. If we check here, you can see overall we were doing almost about 50 a minute here, which is not too bad. Obviously, our slowdown was more in the crystals. I think are the biggest slowdown potentially. So these guys are, they're going pretty high up. Actually, look at that. They're going right to the end. So those are not doing too bad. These crystals were a bit of a slowdown. And what was happening, and I found out, was these guys here didn't have the starters pulling them out for the longest time. Whoopsies, that was a big derp on my part. So I fixed that up, and that really sped some of our stuff. We had buffers too, so that's why we went a little crazy originally. So I'm just now researching planetary ionosphere utilization. And then we're going to go through this tree here. So I thought I'd just get a start on that today. And then upgrades, we basically got everything upgraded except, well, you got this one, flight speed and vessel. The capacity is maxed out now, so our logistics vessels itself, they carry 1,000 items, and our drones carry 100 items. And because of the speed upgrades, they zoom around pretty fast now. You can see them moving great speeds now, which is great. So it makes life a little bit easier, obviously, so that's awesome. And oh yeah, our charge here is, remember last time we talked about this, so I said to probably be near 10. Well, it wasn't quite 10. It's 9.60 megawatts is our charge now. So eventually, once we get into the Dyson stuff a bit more, blah, 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 we'll be able to get the other kind of fuel, which will bring that up to, well, it'll be bringing up a lot. It's like 600, so I'll bring it up to probably like almost 20, if not more. And then there's still, I think, was there still another level in there as well, if not more? Let's see here. There is. Oh yeah, look at this, 1 megawatt one. So you're probably going to end up being like maybe 30 or 40 later on with the new fuel, which basically means that you'll just be infinite. But yeah, basically everything's all the white ones at this point in here. So that unlocked this one. Basically, with graviton lens, you can increase the ray receiver's maximum output power. So we got to work on this eventually. We haven't done any of the Dyson stuff, but there you go. This one unlocks this one. Photons can be inverted into antimatter and hydrogen under the effect of a supermagnetic field. So I think this is related to that fuel and that new type of power, which will take you to the artificial star, which you can actually power your base via an artificial star. By the way, look how pretty that is. I also notice it puts the icon there too, so but anyways, we got a lot here. We got what, 6,000 worth of research, so we definitely can continue to research this episode. And we're gonna go to the stars. So basically, I was just checking out the map here, and I still wish you could tab around and mark these or whatever, but if you go over here, there's no way, I don't think you can like bookmark or anything like that. Nothing I've seen yet that lets, having that the bookmark ability. But I looked in the star and tried to find this one. This one looked interesting because of all the features. Now that we're able to like basically click anywhere in the galaxy, we can just see what it offers, right? So you can see, oh, this one just offers offers a lot of hydrogen, deuterium, and hydrogen. And fire and ice, so more than likely there's 2 gas giants in that one, for example. This one looks cool. Look how big it is. Big red giant here. Fractal silicon. So it actually doesn't offer that much. It's kind of a boring one. There's one over here, So I thought we'd go around and just do a bit of exploration. So the way you do the bookmarks is if you kind of have the direction and know where you're going to go to the star, you can go over here and you can basically hover over it, right? And then you can pin it. So if we go here, we can pin it like this. And more likely, even by the time you see this might change. I think this is one of those things that a lot of people have issues with. They also have the new auto-warping kind of system, basically now when you warp towards a star, when you get closer to it. So you can see your sail speed in open space is 12.50 AUs a second. But when you get closer now, it will actually start to slow you down. So when we get a lot closer, maybe within a light year, maybe it's less, basically you start to slow down a bit. And that way you don't bypass it and stuff like that, so... So here we go. Takes a while to get there. At least our fuel capacity is double, so it helps there a bit. Now there's a star there too, but we're going to this one. So we're slowing down probably because of that one, yeah. And now we'll speed up again towards this one. And then let's see here. So 1 light year now. Yeah, so once you get to 1 light year, it slows down. Which is pretty cool, actually. And there you go. So now that you're in this system, we can go ahead. I mean, I don't know which planet I want to visit, if any, but we can just stop, and here you go. So we can go ahead and check out what's here. So you go to your map here, and I first like to see, okay, so planet ice, so boring, planet lava, reverse rotation. So I guess the planet rotates reversely, oddly enough. Oh, I see. It's rotating this way, where these guys rotate. Oh no, they all rotate that way. Never mind. I think it means basically the rotation of the planet is different. It's backwards. And organic jungle. Have we been doing organic jungle? I feel like we might have already been to one of those, but we can check that one out too. So that's number 3, huh? Whoa, that is so cool. You can actually see my ships. So that's our home system, right? Or no, that's our home system, right? And you can actually see the ships traveling between the stars there. What? Okay, that is actually really, really cool. Where was that one? Number 3, somewhere around here. That's 2, there's 3. Okay, here we go. I'm going to head there. I'm going to go there slow so we can charge up. I got a phone call, so I'm going to go and cut this for a second, and we'll go towards it. Okay. Might get more phone calls, unfortunately. Busy day at work. Anyways, we're going to go and crash land. So we've already been to one of these planets, I thought, but I thought I'd check this out. So there's, I think, 3 or 4, oh, I think 3 decent looking biomes. So like the Earth-like one that we were on. I don't know if they call that temperate or something like that, right? And then there's this beautiful jungle one, and then there's like a plains, or I don't think they use the word plains. It's like a wheat field one or something like that, right? So this is one of the beautiful ones anyway. So, and you got lots of oil. Look at this oil thing here, 5.65 a second. Damn. And this also has your crystals here and these guys here. So it's very nice, rich. We should probably turn this on so we can stare at resources when we're looking around here, but yeah, pretty awesome looking here. But yeah, it's your regular system. Another thing to look at when you're like exploring and stuff in these systems is actually take a look at the star itself, obviously, to see your total resources. So you can see this one has a lot of goodies in it, and it has a lot of, I mean, there you go, 62 million, 53 million, you know, that's some really good resources. Obviously, there's some of the rare resources as well, which, you know, that's going to be good for later use. So yeah, let's keep going here. So we're gonna go, and I would like to check out the giant. So we have to go the opposite way. Let's see if we can do this. So if this is the opposite way, there you go. We can go to that one. That seemed close to it anyways. Is that the giant, by the way? What was the giant called? Is that it now? Yeah, there it is. NSV. So I think that might have been it. Yeah. I just thought, hey, I'll check that over time. So we just go in here and go into warp again. The only downside of this is, and it'll make exploration a lot more exciting later on, obviously, is the whole basically recharging still takes a bloody long time, obviously. With our new upgrade here, obviously, we're almost double, so that helps. But it still takes an awfully long time, so. So I don't know if there's anything exciting in this system here. What do you got here? Gas. Yeah, it looks pretty boring. A lava planet. There you go. We can stop in here anyways. So, let's go ahead and see what we have here. So, here's your star. So basically, you got all the goodies here. So I'm actually taking a little snapshot of these. I don't know if the screen freezes when I do this, but basically I'm taking a picture of each of these, and I'm writing the planet name down later on as the file, like, you know, and then I can search through them if I need to. But you can see this one creates a pretty good amount of hydrogen, 1 a second. So basically, if you fill the gas giant there, I guess there's a gas giant here because of that. There it is. So if you fill this gas giant up all the way around, each one of them will be 1 a second. And then it also does deuterium, but really slow rate. I would say a deuterium at that rate is not even worth it, especially because you get the hydrogen and you can turn it to deuterium at a 1-to-1 ratio. So I just would rather have even more hydrogen. Fire and ice for me was the best thing ever. And this is 27 million. That's probably more than enough for you anyways, but I do like it that I get a passive amount from my gas giant. So that's pretty cool. And then obviously, look around. So we're checking these out. So nothing exciting here. You got a barren planet. I think the barren planets are just literally, we can check it out, but I think the barren planets are literally just, they're just like a moon, basically. I think that's the idea. It's like when I say a moon, it's like the kind of the effect of what it'd be like to be on a moon. So and here's a call again. So her phone died. Okay, so this planet here. Oh yeah, we're checking this out. It's like a moon planet. So let's check over here. Yeah, it looks literally like a moon. That's what it is. So when it's a barren planet, it is literally a moon. It is as moon as it gets, pretty much. So looks pretty cool though. So if you like the more moon-like, obviously there you go. So we're gonna go. Where are we going here? We're going to this place here. There it is. Is there anything interesting on the way? Let's get out of this orbit here. Beta something is over here. That's a lot further out. There's a Castor or something over here. What else do we got here? Those are far away. Iota something. I did do a bit of exploration myself at one point for fun, but not much. Just I thought, hey, I'll check some of these out. Iota sounds kind of cool. Iota. Oh, look at that name on that. I wonder what that even means, if it means anything special. Let's go visit this Iota one first. And then I want to try to head to this other one because it has just such a cool name to it. Yeah, I was talking to the coworker. She's fixing a guy's radio, and so it's all good. And I was gonna be like, okay, so and then her phone dies, and we're in the middle of the chat just because she doesn't charge her phone. I don't know why people do that in 2020. Who doesn't have their phone charged fully by the morning? And not only that, I mean, even if you got up and used it quite a bit, there's no way a phone dies this day and age unless you really buy a crappy phone. But I always buy phones with at least a 4,000. I usually try to go for a 5,000 milliamp battery. Oh, I guess we'll go back into warp here. But and then I plug it in all the time in the car anyway, so it's just how people are. Silly people. Okay, so let's see this system here. So this one is, let's see here. So we got, so the radius 1.6 luminous. So this you get, I guess, compared to ours, probably you get, an extra 60% more power, I'm guessing, when you build a Dyson around this. So that's another maybe reason to keep an eye on that as well, potentially. So it's got sulfuric acid and then fire iso. And those are the actual ores, so not a gas giant. No gas giant here. We're going to look at the planets here first before we move on here. So what we got here? Planet lava, ice field. Maybe I'll check out the lava one. Because our outpost, I think, is the volcanic ash, right? But I don't think I've ever been to an actual lava planet. Is that the same one? It looks so closer on here. Oh yeah, it's misleading when you change the view there. Let's check it out. We'll speed up. Unfortunately, this is gonna take a bit of our energy, but it's all good. Did I bring extra? Oh yeah, I do. Last thing you want to do is not have extra energy. It's like, I mean, all you have to do is crash into one of these planets and then feed yourself with coal and cry yourself to sleep knowing that you're an idiot for not bringing enough energy. Like, obviously, I should have brought a lot more, but we're fine. Okay. So let's crash into this lava planet here. So it actually has lava on it. I don't know if you can even pump it out. Obviously, there is no stat for lava itself. But I don't know if these are a lake. Like, does it act like a lake? Is it physically? Oh yeah, they do look like a physical lake. So, and you do float over them too. So more than likely, maybe down the road, there might be even a reason to use that. Like imagine, you know, maybe you need lava and you need to transport it for like some sort of terraforming for another planet or something. You know, maybe you have to heat it up or whatever. So, but hey, I like it. A lot of rocks though. Very annoying amount of rocks. Worst part is you can't really, there's no way to clean them up unless, well, I think when you play, oh yeah, actually, when you place concrete, I guess, and you do the, you know, the one that doesn't remove the, or the one that doesn't have the placement of the look of the concrete, I guess then you can hide it, but, yeah, that's a pretty cool looking star here. Cool. And we did check the other planets, right? Just making sure we didn't see anything cool here. So, yeah, nothing cool here. I just like to see if there's any kind of cool stats or anything, but nah. Pretty boring planets. Okay, so... Oh, there you go. You can even see them. Even out this far, you can see your ships warping around. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. So what else do we have? This is where we're going towards anyways. You got that. Oh, yeah. Didn't we want to check out that something one that with the weird looking accent to the thing? Where was that one? I think we just looked at these two. Oh, yeah. Right here. I want to check that. I don't know what that is. Isn't that like the alpha symbol or something? I don't think it means they're the fish people, but... I don't know what that means. I mean, it might have something cool there. It might mean literally nothing special, to be fair. So, it does have rares there, though. So, sulfuric, yeah. And look at the... Oh, it shows you the... Oh, without even going there, it does show you the luminosity. So you can actually go around and find the best one possible out there. That's actually kind of cool. It's got a good amount of rares, actually. Look at this. You got sulfuric, and then you got your water... You got your fire and ice, and then hydrogen, so it's got a good mix of all the items there. Not all of them, but good mix of itself. Okay. So here's one of the first planets. I guess this is cool that you can now slow down a bit, get a little closer to where you want, and then come out of here. Some of these go really far out, don't they? There you go. So let's check out what we have here. Oh, look at this. This one's full of stuff. Oh, yeah, here's that weird... Oh, they're all like that, I guess, of course, because of the system. So, Planet Gabby. Nothing special, really. Wait, is that just a star? Yeah, okay, never mind. I thought there was something else there. Volcanic Ash, yeah. Oh, hero. Title. Okay, look at that. There's one of those ones here. Reverse rotation. Meh. So, number 3 would be worth checking out. Let's check out number 3, shall we? Your number 2... This is always the fun part. Number 5, 4... Number 3, there we go. Holy crap, these are pretty far out, to be fair. So this one is... So it'll always be night or day on one side. Wait, this is not a gas... Oh, no. I was starting to get worried there. I was like, is that a gas giant? It's not like I was going to plan to make a home here anyways, but I just thought at first, I was like, oh, that'd suck. There you go. That's a lot of wind sound. I wonder if it's a windy planet here. Oh, yeah, look at that. Wind energy, 150%. So, I mean, it still has good solar too, right? But on a planet like that, you can easily just throw a bunch of wind turbines down instead and get a good effect out of that. I think the highest each of these can go is 150. So 100% construction area, coal. So the stone is pretty good, titanium is pretty good, copper, and that's pretty much it there. So, and basically it's always daytime. So just like our main outpost that we have now. So not too crazy or special outside of that. And I don't think I took a thing of the resources, so I should probably do that out of the star system. There you go. Take a picture of it. So, you know, look at all the resources overall. That's pretty good. Okay. And, yeah, so let's keep going here. Oh, actually, guy's radio's back up. I can just check his radio for a second here. Her phone died though, so like I said, I won't be able to talk to her. Oh, maybe it's out. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna head to this one. Is there anything else in this area? What's this one here? How many light years? 22. You're a little far away. This is 6. I might go to that one just because it's close by anyways. Yeah, we're making stops, plus we need to stop and charge up, right? So it's not a bad idea. Okay. There's one really close there now. There you go. So if you go towards one of those planets, it should get even faster. Oh, here's one here. Holy oh. Oh no, they're just spread out in this system like crazy. Oh, okay. Look at the spread on that. Wow. Okay, so you got this. Oh, I was gonna say, hey, this planet's called Icarus. There you go. Boring place. Boring, boring. And then is that around a gas giant or just a planet here? How do I? Oh yeah, you can't. You have to click it to do that. Oh, it is a gas giant or ice giant. Sorry. Oh, cool, ice giant. And then orbital. Oh yeah, so. As far as I know, I think that just means that it orbits slower. So I don't know exactly what the resonance orbit or resonance is. I've seen them like 1 to 4, I believe, as well. Maybe somebody... Oh, this one has 151% solar energy, so maybe you can get a little higher. That's probably like min-maxing at that point, though. So basically, the feature of this one is basically your fire ice as an ore, but I mean, at the same time, this has a 1 second fire ice anyways, so you're doing pretty good there if you know, just for the gas giant itself. So unless you need a lot of it, you know, you might as well just ignore it there. So this one is, yeah, this is like 3 light years. This one would be worth checking out, I guess. This is kind of how you do it. You just kind of ping around, basically. Yeah, we're not even doing any research, by the way. We're supposed to continue to research. So we're going to unlock this one here. Okay, so this and this. Antimatter fuel rod. Look at that. 7.5 gigajoules. 500%. Oh, my goodness. So it's not quite double, but it's pretty powerful either way. This one has a lot of stuff in this system here. Now we have to sit and charge for a while. Unfortunately, we're too drained now. But let's check out this system here. Oh, look at this. Some decent amount of planets here. Oh yeah, planet prairie, barren, lava, volcanic ash. Okay, so nothing too exciting here. We'll check out the prairie one because I don't think we've ever visited a prairie one, so I think it'd be something worth checking out. So this has organic crystals, that fractal silicon stuff, sulfuric acid. Eventually I'll need some of the rares, so I'll want to, like, you know, I'll have to, you know, make a list and then, you know, set up an outpost and all that eventually to it. So which one was the prairie one? I thought we'd check that one out. Prairie is number 4. IV. Oh, there he is. Okay. I think we'll just warp into it. More power, but I can do a cut and pause for a bit here. There you go. So this is the prairie. Oh, I thought it was more yellow, but it's just more green then, basically. Just a lot of not as much water, which is nice. A lot of river-looking kind of setup. And little lakes and stuff, but basically just a very, very overly green planet, so that's pretty cool. You know, this used to have like the 2 dots here, but as far as I know, it's charging up at the same speed, as I guess because that you have so much fuel here now that it's like, oh, well, that's not really a fast charge anymore, so it doesn't do the 2 dots here for charging. See, you could charge yourself like this. Oh, I do have a couple of these guys. The only downside is I don't think I have anything else I can charge myself with. I should have brought something with me. See, if I was smart, you bring some accumulators with you, and then you can place them down. Or they don't even have to be the accumulators. You can bring like yourself like one of the generators, like the expensive generators, and fill them up. It's funny because I was thinking of making one of these, but I mean, I don't think I would have the materials for it. The fusion here, yeah, look at this. You need these guys and these guys. But if I could make one of these, they produce 9 megawatts. So literally just placing that down and filling it up with like one of my deuterium, that would have been enough to help charge me up and just give you an extra boost. It's not a big deal. Obviously, we just have to wait longer. But that's the thing, right? If you want to be a little less lazy, you can do that. I don't have any solar panels or anything like that either. It's just, yeah, basically we just have to wait, be patient. No wind turbines on me. I can probably make some stuff, but then you're gonna have to fight picking that up. Only if I was smarter, huh, friends? How much do these charge you up anyways? Consumption demand, 9.6. Really? Does this charge up as fast as what you require? Or no? Interesting. Oh, no, 2 of them, 4.8. Oh, I see. So, yeah, that would charge me. With 2 of those, it would literally charge you double the... Huh, cool. So I have none of those. I could build some of these, but it's not even worth it. It's... you get a couple extra megawatts and you're wasting your time. So, obviously, meh. But hey, now I have another idea down the road to get around easier. Or by then we just have the better fuel anyway, so it'll charge you up, and we'll start doing the white research and stuff like that as well. So that's pretty close. I might want to visit that. I know our goal was still that red giant or whatever, but it's also fun to travel around to all the little ones. And eventually you have too much of these guys poking around where you're going to have to unclick some of these guys too. Oh, there's our home planet there. So I wonder if we stare at this. I'm actually curious from here. Do you think you might be able to see ships jumping back and forth? Because that would be insanely... Oh my goodness, you can. That is beyond insane. That is so friggin' cool. Oops, my caps are on. Stupid warp. 40 light years away, and I can still see my cargo ships jumping into warp. There you go. Okay. So, did I take a picture of this system? I don't think so. We're in the... Oh, no, we did. Lamba... Oh, I did. How do I not remember taking a picture of this one? Yeah, I did. Huh, okay. We're good. I was actually a good person. Okay, let's take off here, I guess. What's this one? Oh, 7 light years. Okay. So let's go back to our giant here, wherever we can find it. Oh, we turned off all the stars, so we don't see any names anymore. And I'm like, our giant just kind of disappeared. So here it is. And anything interesting in between us? No, not really. I think we kind of hit an outskirt on that one, so I just wanted to visit for fun. It's just one of our targeted goals, I guess. You know, there's not like a reasoning to it. It was just more like, hell, let's do it. You know. Okay. So just imagine if you had like the biggest, you know, factory empire going all the time. I guess you do like non-stop consumables like the Dyson sphere creation, stuff like that, multiple star systems, and all you see is the logistic drones just warping around in the night sky. That would be pretty epic if you ask me. Okay. Here you go. Oh, it's pretty red looking to me. Boom. Okay. That's what they call a big red giant, apparently. Very red and giant looking. Okay, so what do we have here for states here? So we got regular, nothing special, I guess. Decent amount of stuff. From my theory, anyways, it seems like the further out you go, you get a bit more resources. I think it also depends on direction and stuff like that, but I'm guessing, you know, when you go outer areas, you get a bit more. So there's this one. This is the most distant one there is in this corner, anyways, compared to our home over here. There's also this one, the black hole. That's a hell of a travel to get there, though. Let's check out this one anyways here. So we need to... Well, we're kind of almost there, right? I might need to fix the view a bit better, though. Okay, let's see what we look like here. So we're trying to go... Oh, no, we're probably not looking at it at all. No, you're kind of looking at the opposite here. Okay, so we need to go like this. And then change you up to here somewhere, like this. There you go. Is this it? There it is. Now, I might not actually have enough juice for this, but we'll see. We might jump out and then have to do it again. Actually, no, we might have... It'll be tight, actually. We'll see. We might more likely drop out before, but the good news is we might be close enough where we can look at its stats anyway, so... That's getting pretty darn close. I'm gonna say, I don't think we're gonna make it, unfortunately. I don't know when the stats show. Probably at 1 light year, I'm guessing. Let's see, we're at 3 light years. It says outer space is the left side there, right? So once it says not outer space, I'm assuming then you can probably see the vitals. So we're within 2 light years, nothing yet. Oh, we're so close to 1 light year. Yes, we just made it. There you go. Now we're out of power. But hey, now we can view the stats here. So there we go. We're gonna have to zoom in over here and click. There you go. So what do we got here? Oh, look at this. We got a little family going on over here. So look at that. There's 2 of them. So plural satellites. You got a lava one and a volcanic one. Meh. You got yourself. Oh, we gotta get closer. Oh, there's 2 over here too. Cool. Oh, it has a dual gas giant, I guess. A gas giant there and a barren planet. And then I can't get to this one. I might have to click this and then go up again. Can I get to you? Or maybe I can do this view. There it is. Horizontal rotation. So it's basically changed the rotation a bit more, I guess, in a weird way. I don't quite know how that works, but... Oh, I'm guessing horizontal rotation. Oh, yeah, look at that. So, I'm guessing this pole is probably always going to get light on it too, potentially. So that might be a useful thing to have. I'm guessing, or maybe it flips those around. I'm not sure. Oh, and what's the total on this star? I guess we should check that out. There you go. Let's take a picture of that. So you got fire and ice and sulfuric acid. Meh. The looms are 1.6, not too bad. But look at that, titanium, 448. Stone, 420. Yeah, so like obviously being out in the very corner there, you get a bit more. So here you go. So there's this fuel. Imagine getting this, 7.5 gigajoules, 500%. So what do we have? So those don't even do a gigajoule. We do 600 MJ. 1000 MJ, I guess, is a gigajoule. So just to give you an idea, it's pretty damn insane. Um, and then we have 300%. It would be 500% with the fuel chamber. So, yeah, very dense and very powerful fuel, obviously. So, and then what you can do now is you can create the universal matrix. Here you go. What is that one created with? Oh, but you do need to use those guys there, which is, as far as I know, you have to get them from the Dyson. You got to get this that one material, which I think is from the Dyson itself. So obviously a whole other can of worms there. So let's do the artificial star first, and then I guess that one. So the artificial star basically will unlock this guy, which will create 75 megawatts of power, which I think is like sort of like the fusion reactor, the one that said 9 megawatts. Where it uses the fuel we have, this one would use the new kind of fuel. So imagine taking this with you, just even in your inventory, and then having the other type of fuel, and then placing it down for like temporary power. Yeah, that would be pretty next level, crazy there. But hey, it would work, obviously. So let's go around. Let's check out some of these systems here. I want to see if there's anything like. So, anything cool here? I guess the looms I'm checking out for some of this, so I guess it doesn't show them unless you click them. So I'm wondering if there's any kind of crazy looms here. I wonder if there's like a super... I mean, there might be certain star types over here too, like 1.5, 1.4. A lot of good resources over here, though. What's this, 1.7? That's cool. 1.5. Look at this little faint one over here. 0.3. Well, I guess that's why it was hard to see. It was really, really faint. These are all G stars. But yeah, good materials. I don't know if there's any materials based on star type, or it's just more like purely random, you know what I mean? But that Navi planet's pretty nice. I'm just now kind of like staring at the... oh, this one's pretty nice too. Some good planets there. The luminous stuff, not so good, but the other stuff's pretty cool. So there you go. Yeah, a lot of good resources you can get eventually. That one kind of sucks. This one's called Peacock, huh? So nothing too crazy on the luminous scale anyways. I was wondering if there was something like crazy out there, like, a 3 or 4 or something. I mean, at that point, you'd be getting radiated from that probably. 1.7. Oh, here you go. Oh, the black hole, 0.187. Or 6, sorry. So that one's just disgusting, horrible. Take 45 light years to get there too. I don't think I'll get there today. Maybe eventually. A neutron star. Yeah. It's fancy looking. There's nothing special there. And then basically, yeah, it's just heading home now. So that's gonna take a bit. That's its own adventure trying to get back home here. So anything cool on the way? So where is our home? Let's look at that. Okay, there they are. So anything cool on the way there? That's over 20. We're pretty at our edge right now, so it's not like you're going to get a really good amount here right now. There you go. A mini sun. Input terminals energy and fuel rods to power the grid in a stable, controllable way. Well, sounds pretty awesome. And then there you go. You got your matrix there, basically. And then you just have that thing. So that pretty much finishes up our research till we get into the white stuff. Just looking at what's over here. Nothing too exciting, huh? These guys are really far away. Well, let's head towards home. Let's see how far we can get towards home anyway. So 43. Hopefully we won't get slowing down too many times here. I guess she finished doing what she was going to do. she ended up connecting it to? Oh yeah, it's still worse. Oh man. Her signal, what she did was worse than what it was. That's too bad. We'll have to look into that later. There you go. Trying to see. Oh, that's not too bad. Look at that. 30 left from it. Actually going pretty far, further than I thought we would get in one jump, so. Let's see here. Okay, alright, you're about to drop. So what was that? Close to 20-ish? I guess around 20-ish? So that's not too bad. You can do about 20 before it shuts off. That's pretty cool. And then obviously with your with the increased amount you'll get eventually. Oh wait, is there any more increases? And we might be actually done on the increases, but you'll be able to get more. Yeah, you'll get that one. The core. Actually, no, never mind. It goes up to 2.4 more. So we have. Isn't that what our max is now, basically ish? It doesn't show your max, but I think we were close to something like that, right? So, yeah, you'll be able to probably double that. So you'll get to do 40 plus the new fuel rods, and the speed and everything else will obviously increase that even more. So, yeah, you'll probably be able to go quite fast. And this is the mission. This is your goal, obviously, to get to this. I mean, this doesn't mean the game ends. The game will continue after completion, obviously, it says. But basically, that's just basically saying, congratulations, you've done, you know, the master of research. You know, there's nothing more to it. You're as good as it gets, right? So, but I'm looking here, yeah. So the mecha core whites, yeah, white, and then these guys. This one I can do. I'll work on these because these are green. I'll get those finished off camera. This one off camera, I think too. And then that's white, and this is, I think, white, and this is white, yeah. So it gives me something to do anyways. And, yeah, you know what? We'll do a little cut here. I want to finish this research with you guys just for fun, since this is a big deal. Okay, here we go. There you go. Universe Matrix unlocked. Awesome. So this puppy here, basically it takes one of all of them, plus it takes the other thing that you have to perform in this guy here, this one right here, which is then performed from, I'm pretty sure that's from the Dyson stuff you have to collect from there, which I'll have to figure that out, obviously. Yeah, so there's some of the cool stuff there. So where is that one here? Oh yeah, so there it is. So you take it from this guy here. Oh, is this just showing you all the other recipes in the That's just weird when it does that. That was throwing me off. But anyways, yeah, here you go. Critical photon. So you put it into the particle collider, and it'll come out with antimatter and hydrogen, more hydrogen. Hey guys, more hydrogen for us. But yeah, you take two of these. They can be converted into antimatter and blah, blah, blah. So I'm pretty sure these are gotten from the actual... let me look it up quickly here. Oh, I didn't mean to tab. Let's look this up. Wiki DSP. DSP, there you go. And let's type in... sometimes you have to... There you go. Critical photon. Let's see if somebody's written any information on there. Okay. Are made by switching the array receiver to photon instead of energy mode. Okay, so that's what you use. So basically, I think that's related to firing up the array receiver. That's when you, yeah, so array receiver is being used to collect power generated by the Dyson sphere / swarms. The longer they are continuous in view of the swarm, the more efficient they become. So I think you put those near the poles too. So I might, put them like right directly in the middle of the pole, whatever. you probably get more out of that. So that's pretty cool. So that'll be something obviously I'll want to work on later on. Maybe even the next episode, we'll see. It wouldn't be a bad thing, obviously. See if we can start sending out some of those swarms at least up into space, and then going from there. So now here's the downside. You're going to have to unpin everything. So you're going to have to hover over it, and you're going to go and unpin everything one by one because it doesn't do it for you, basically. So unless you want all that pinned, you're going to have to unpin it yourself like this. And hopefully, eventually, they will add a system in where this is a little nicer to do here. Are we good? We did good? Oh, not that one. There you go. So now we should just have our R's pinned plus whatever you're close to. Obviously, when you're close to them, they're going to still show up as like they're pinned, but they're not. Yeah, so just the 2 systems now. And then, yeah, hopefully eventually they'll add that into... they'll add a system where you can actually do that right into the... Okay, so we're at 22, and we're not going to make it here, so pretty close, but not quite close enough, obviously, there. Got lots of fuel, though, so we're good. I do wish we could stack this to 100, just so you're not mucking with it. I don't see a need to not take the full stack in that part, just because... Why, you know, it's not like, oh, it's, oh, my poor inventory. I mean, it's actually in 100 anyways. It's just more inconvenient for me to have to jump back and forth, right? So there you go. We're going to be a little short, unfortunately. But, yeah, we'll end it here. And then when we come back, yeah, maybe we'll touch the Dyson swarm a bit, you know, see how that works and work on that a bit. And then we'll go from there. Oh, there they go. Warp them in between. That's so cool. That's pretty epic. You can see that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.